Time for another installment of Official Business. I'm Greg Wolf, welcoming in Vice President of Officiating for the Pac-12 Conference, David Coleman. Always great to have you in studio. How are you?
Great to be here, Greg. I'm great. How are you?
Very well. Well, a lot to get to over the past couple of weeks. We're going to look at 3 plays, and every year the NCAA, before the season starts, they review the rules. They fine-tune or make any tweaks that they need to make. But now, as a result of this first play that we're going to see, they actually made an in-season change.
That's correct. They did. This is Stanford and UCLA, and there's a catch, and then there's very hard contact there by the defender. And what we have is that the receiver has possessed the ball, and he has become a runner, so he's no longer defenseless. But he can be subjected to targeting with the crown of the helmet, the 9-1-3 rule. At this particular time, before the change was made to the rule and the clarification was made, that was not the crown of the helmet. The crown of the helmet is right here on the top of the helmet. Now it's been modified so that the crown of the helmet is defined as from where the face mask joins the helmet to the top. And you can see the difference from that play. That's now targeting.
So UCLA did recover. That was a fumble.
Yes.
UCLA recovered, took over possession. So the right call was made at the time, but going forward now, that call would be reversed.
Well, if it were on the field, not called, if it not called on the field, then replay would get involved in it because it is an egregious hit.
And I guess David Shaw, head coach of Stanford, should be credited as well. He petitioned and lobbied with the Pac-12 Conference to have the NCAA look at this and make a change. How rare is this to have the NCAA make a rule change mid-season?
Greg, it's very rare. The process is as you described. It's after the season is over. It takes a lot of time, but this is player safety. And that's why the NCAA agreed to step up and look at it and make the change. Good for the game.
We have another play that takes us back to the Rose Bowl. It was Arizona, UCLA. Jim Mora, he was reprimanded by the Pac-12 Conference for critical comments of officiating he made after the game involving a flag that was picked up with an ineligible receiver.
This is officiating philosophy. These are things that we do with the rules to make them work within the game. So we have a quarterback rolling out, and he throws the ball away. He legally grounds it, throws it out of bounds. He's out of the pocket. So in that situation, an ineligible downfield, in this case the lineman, is not a foul. And also, the fact that the ineligible downfield throws a block is not a foul for blocking downfield. So we take that off.
So this could have been, if it wasn't thrown out of bounds, either offensive pass interference or ineligible receiver downfield.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it could have been.
All right.
And it would have been if it were a regular pass down the field. Yes. Because ineligibles cannot be more than 3 yards down the field until the pass leaves the passer's hand.
In the end, that penalty flag was picked up. Jim Mora actually was assessed a 15-yard penalty for arguing with the officials.
Yeah.
That's a different story altogether.
Yeah.
Our third and last play, it's from the Utah-Cal game. Big upset for the Cal Bears as they beat the Utah Utes. Why was this play called an incomplete pass and not a fumble?
Because the quarterback actually momentarily possesses the ball, and then he tosses it forward. You see, momentarily possessing and tossing it forward, so it is a pass and it falls incomplete.
So the key is that there is possession by the quarterback before he gets rid of it.
That's correct. He doesn't push it, he doesn't bat it forward, he possesses it and then tosses it forward. And we've seen this play several times this season. One other time they did it successfully in that game.
And by the way, Ted Robinson, Yogi Roth on the call. They were all over that call from the outset.
Yes, they were.
David Coleman, great having you in studio. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Great to be here, Greg.